we insist on trust. We want to have trust between us and mutual respect for a different set of interests, and we can disagree. That's absolutely fine. But let's disagree on a basis of facts and numbers. That's work that needs to be done to create transparency, especially in many of the companies that we buy that are quite often founder-led. It's not necessarily so obvious to create that transparency. Because that typically rests on a foundation of more sophistication, financially, numbers, KPIs, middle managers that are able to open up for, hey, we just do this because it's the right thing to do, and convert that to numbers, KPIs.
Now, I share this experience because I had the opportunity to integrate, so not to invest and to buy, but to integrate smaller companies when I was working for a big company. So we were buying those small, mid-sized companies which had to be integrated, and that typically behavior of the founder and let's say the family-owned company, they had difficulties with this transparency because it was seen like, what, are you not trusting what I'm doing? I did this for all my life. And it's not about not trusting, it's about to have these facts in order to take the best decision possible. So I really, not that I struggled, but I definitively put a lot of effort in getting that balance. On one hand, you want to keep the entrepreneurial spirit of the company. You want to keep everything which is positive and which created the value you were paying for. Because you're buying a value, and you don't want to destroy that. On the other hand, you need to create that model of governance which is sustainable and which is repeatable, and that's based on that transparency. So well,
I think that's spot on. That's exactly the situation. That's a trade-off to have between the creativity and the passion and belief from commercial founders that are really good at building a business and having this proximity with customers and delivering on that, and maybe making different variations of their service offerings or products. And then still having the structure and sophistication that creates a foundation that you can build a much bigger company on. You need to have the trade-off of these two worlds, and not just think that there's only one answer, because you need both.